What's up, future millionaires? Today in this video, I wanted to answer the question, are marketing agencies recession proof? And if you want the short, honest answer, the answer is no. Just like any business, marketing agencies are not 100% recession proof. And in fact, the way many marketing agencies are set up, they're gonna be the first thing a business cuts in the event of a recession. So I wanted to make this video for you guys to cover how to recession proof your marketing agency and kind of show you the steps that I've been able to do in my own agency that will continue to allow me to keep my clients through the event of a recession and continue getting new clients. And it's actually a very simple solution, so I'm gonna be happy to share that with you guys. And on top of that, the thing you guys gotta know and realize is there's actually some benefits that you probably wouldn't expect with a recession actually coming. So one of those benefits is actually a reduction in the cost of ads. So if there's less people advertising on Facebook or Google, for example, those costs of ads are gonna go down. You're gonna get better and higher results for your clients at a lower cost. So that's a huge benefit of a recession. Just to give you guys some stats here, I wrote down that in 2009, ad spend dropped 12%. And there's like a couple key things you guys need to realize about a recession. And the thing you guys gotta think about is, what do businesses need more in a recession than anything else? And it's straight up more customers. So if you can find a way to pretty much prove to businesses, you spend this much with me and you're gonna get this many customers or make this much of a return, or the businesses know that you're gonna bring them more customers, there's literally no better time for them to be advertising when there's a lower ad spend and they need more customers. So in the event of a recession, businesses need more customers than literally anything else. So you're pretty much solving their number one pain point by having a marketing agency. And that's what makes this really powerful. Now the key here is, and I've actually even discussed this with other marketing agency owners, you need to have proof behind bringing them more customers. That's the number one key to running a recession-proof marketing agency. If you have backup proof of the return on investment that you are bringing the business, they're not going to stop working with you unless they're a super emotional, like very small business owner. And that's actually one thing I'll get into right now is in a recession, you're probably, if I'm being completely honest, you're probably a little bit better off focusing on a little bit bigger businesses or at least smarter business owners. And you kind of want to avoid those really small business owners that are going to be wishy-washy and they kind of have that scarcity mindset to where even if you're getting them amazing results, they still might cut you just because they're getting scared of a recession coming or whatever, or a recession happening and they want to save as much money as possible. So start your agency now. When you're qualifying clients, or even look at your previous clients, you've probably all had this client in the past where you're bringing this client results and they just have this scarcity mindset all the time. They're always looking at the cost of your services, not how many customers you're actually bringing them. So you want to try to avoid those kind of business owners that have that scarcity mindset, because they'll end up probably leaving you later on if they haven't already. So one thing that can definitely help you in a recession is if you're working with a bigger company that's more established, more sustainable, that can very easily continue to afford paying you as long as you're showing tangible proof of your results. So the number one way I've been able to make my agency recession proof is simply just by, we run Facebook ads only. And the number one selling point of our agency actually is the fact that we can completely track the return on investment. So since with our Facebook ads, every part of the process is trackable, from when the customer becomes a lead to when they schedule an appointment, get on the phone, and they actually start the service, and we work with the clients to kind of set this system up, our clients can be able to directly track how much they've spent on Facebook ads each month and how much they've gotten in return from new clients and how much they expect to get in return over the next few months from these new clients. So that's where your marketing agency can really thrive, especially in a recession, is if you got the tangible results to show your clients, you're spending this much with me and you're making this much back. As long as they're a somewhat reasonable business owner, they're gonna keep paying you no matter what, because they do not wanna lose that extra business. And like I said, that's the number one pain point they're gonna have in a recession, is they're gonna want and need more customers to sustain their business. So if you can solve that pain point, you're gonna be golden in the event of a recession. So back to a little bit what I was talking about earlier, the conversation that I had with another marketer. They actually have a video marketing agency, and he had this discussion with me that he's truly worried about the event of a recession. And the reason why is just because they do video marketing, or even if you're a general branding agency or whatever it is, The issue with those marketing agencies, and those are really the ones that are going to be first to cut in the event of a recession, the problem behind those agencies is just simply because they don't have the proof to back up what they're offering. So if a business is spending $5,000 per month or whatever amount dollars per month on videos, and they don't know how much money they're making in return from those videos, you can bet your ass that's going to be the first thing they're going to cut in the event of a recession, because they're spending money on something that they're going to hope is growing in the future, but it's kind of extra money they know they could bring back if necessary. So with your marketing agency, the way to recession proof is really stay away from things that you cannot prove the return on investment behind, and start making your agency and get your agency set up right now that your clients can see exactly how much money they're spending and how much money they're generating in return from your advertising efforts. This is considered direct response marketing in the fact that your clients can see what offers are working best, you can see what ads are working best, and everything like that. And overall, in my opinion, it's just a better way to market overall. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as far as how do you actually set up all these systems in place to make sure you can track the return on investment for your client, well, just a few quick tips. Obviously, if you're using Facebook ads or even Google ads, the first thing is if you're running ads to a landing page or something like that, make sure you got all your tracking in place. You're tracking your lead conversions, how much your cost per lead is, how much your cost per sale is if you're running some kind of e-commerce store, and you're tracking all of those metrics so that everything is trackable. You can see exactly how much money you're making from your Facebook advertising. Now, the thing on top of that is if you're working with businesses like local businesses, stuff like that, you want to make sure that whatever business, for each business that you're working with, you kind of have some kind of spreadsheet or something like that that your client can fill out weekly or daily or whatever amount with the new patients booked, and you have like the list of leads automatically go into a sheet for them. That way your client can see this one was called and they answered the phone, this one booked an appointment, this one showed up for the appointment, this one booked in Premier service, whatever, and this person, they expect to make this much money from the future. That way you can have very solid proof of the new customers you're bringing them. And with that said, if you can get that kind of proof, you're going to be golden in a recession. And in fact, I personally believe if you have your marketing agency set up like that, there's really no better business to have in a recession than a marketing agency, because that's literally the #1 pain point businesses have. As long as they have the money, any business is going to be willing to pay you to bring them more customers as long as you have the proof. And one very important thing I need to mention is don't let the thought of a recession stop you from growing your marketing agency or starting a marketing agency. And even if there is a recession in the future, don't let that get you down. Don't let that get your confidence down in your business and in growing your business. Don't let a recession make you afraid, because if a recession makes you afraid, it's going to make your clients afraid, because you're going to come across as someone who's afraid of a recession. When in fact, if you set up your marketing agency the right way and you're getting your clients results, you will actually get better results in a recession than you would without them, because of the reason I mentioned earlier, the ad spend, and there'll be less competition to pretty much compete with. So don't let the idea of a recession get you down or get in your head. The biggest thing about being an amazing business owner is having the confidence that you're gonna do whatever it takes to succeed. And if you have that kind of mindset, I can guarantee you, you're gonna get there as long as you're making that progress every single day towards your goal. You need to have that mindset of, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to succeed. It doesn't matter if there's a recession in my way, or if there's failures in my way, or obstacles in my way, you're gonna get through it. I can pretty much guarantee you that, as long as you have the right mindset and you're putting in the work every day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked the new kitchen as well. And as always, hope to see you guys in the next video. It might be a special one, I don't know.